Well, a slew of episodes today. I'm very happy to say this is episode number 457 of Fine Music. Let's keep on finding music with Spencer's Picks.
All right. Notice a lot of you have chosen kind of like folksy, rootsy, bluegrassy stuff. I think that's really cool. I like that. Not a lot of my stuff is, but my first pick is something that harkens back to another era, the rock and roll era. Field of Vision by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yes.
What a name, right?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
And there's two Z's in Gizzard, but Lizard and Wizard are spelled with one Z. Anyway, this was a really unique song. It reminded me a lot of like the Stones, ZZ Top, Led Zeppelin kind of stuff. I felt like I was hearing something from 1973 or 74, even though it came out like just a week ago. It seems like the kind of thing that like Jack Black would do on School of Rock. It's that kind of like classic rock and roll sort of thing. It's kind of funny that the lead singer uses the phrase "silly Billy" towards the end. I mean, that sounds like it could come from like a children's song, but he owns that phrase in the song, whoever the lead singer is. He makes it cool. Everything in this song is just like, wow. If you are or were a classic rock fan, I highly recommend this. Next one is Little Chaos by Orla Gartland. Let me write her name in the chat.
Thank you.
A-R-T-L-A-N-D. There we go. Harkening back to my heritage. She's Irish, like my roots are. And this one's interesting too. She shares a few traits with me. Not only is she Irish, but she also is very open about her mental diagnoses. I don't know specifically what she has, but I can tell from the lyrics she is talking about something. I mean, the title Little Chaos alone, that's sort of, she's not using that to be cutesy or creative. She's using that because that's what goes on in her mind, in her world. It's chaotic, it's unpredictable. And I love how she has the honesty and the gall to just express how she feels in this song. Very much kind of, I would venture to say it's kind of industrial light. It's definitely not like the heavy stuff you'd expect from like Nine Inch Nails or somebody like that. But if you picture like sort of like if the Cranberries did industrial, that's kind of like what this sounds like. Then I have two more picks. Violet by Joe P. And that's Joe like the ordinary spelling and P just the letter P by itself. And this song, I really I don't really think there was anything that special about it. So it kind of surprises me that this one out of all the four songs I'm reviewing for this week is the one that got popularity from TikTok. But yeah, I guess that's how word is going around. I like Joe P's other stuff. Off My Mind and Don't Want to Love You. Those were very much kind of frustrated alternative indie songs. I kind of like his palpable sense of angst in those songs. Violet didn't really have that. It still had a sound that went for kind of alternative indie 21st century stuff. I guess the thing that I found interesting about this song, aside from the sound, was that, I mean, Violet actually refers to a girl. It doesn't refer to a color or the flower in this song. I initially thought that it did. I mean, you don't hear songs called Violet that often. The only other one I know is by Hole. And you don't get songs that start with the letter V that often. So that kind of struck me too. You do get a lot of songs that start with the letter W, though, and that's what I have for my last one. What's Fair by Blondshell. It is one word, and there is no E in the word blonde.
Murray might have reviewed them before, huh?
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah.
Um, This one I thought was kind of interesting because if you're a fan of like mid-90s alt rock, if you're a fan of Smashing Pumpkins or Liz Phair or The Breeders, I kind of had a feeling you were, Charlie. And I've got to tell you about one of the songs I'll be performing on October 30th with a little organization that I work for. It's a Pixies song.
Oh,
Where Is My Mind? That's what I'll be performing on the day before Halloween.
nice.
I kind of figured you'd like that.
Yes.
But anyway, back to this one, back to Blondshell. If you're a fan of like those kind of bands, I'd say Blondshell is the band for you. Cause it definitely like just like the Lizard Wizard song sounded like it was straight out of 73, this song sounds straight out of 94 or 95.
Wow.
It's called What's Fair, and the lead singer, what's her name? Sabrina May Teitelbaum, I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She sings very frankly about sex, kind of like how Liz Phair did in her songs, in a way that is both explicit and like worn out and frustrated. So in this case, both the music and the lyrics remind me a little of Liz Phair, although there's a distinctly kind of Smashing Pumpkins sound with the guitar. And the voice is very evocative of Kim Deal. And it never like climaxes to a scream. It's not a Nirvana song. This is more like kind of the vocals remain calm, even though the guitars get kind of rocky during the chorus. So I thought this was a pretty interesting song. Those are my picks for the week, and thanks for having me on once again.
All right. Thank you, Spencer. Always good. And don't forget to visit Spencer's websites. Let's get that name one more time, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'll type it in. It's easier to do that.
Well, we want the people to hear it too. If you're willing, go ahead and type it in.
Okay.
I want people to find it.
If you insist, it's Spencer Griffin, newmusic.blogspot.com.
Spencer Griffin, newmusic.blogspot.com.
Spencer, new music?
Griffin.
Griffin.
Spencer Griffin.
Newmusic.blogspot.com.
There we go.
There it is.
My name, first and last, and the words new music are all in one thing. There's no spaces or underscores or dashes or anything.
Thank you, Spencer.
You are very welcome.